Dee, how are you?
Wet.
Oh, any word about Jillian?
No, isn't that weird? I mean, there she is 1 minute, then all of a sudden she's gone. You think maybe she was kidnapped?
Oh, please.
Well, I mean, with her back and everything, she couldn't have just vanished. You know, it's weird. It's like something out of Twilight Zone. I remember this episode.
No, I'm certain that she's fine. What are you doing out on a night like this?
Well, Roger was busy, and he suggested I come pay you a little visit.
Here, make yourself useful.
You know what he's doing?
No, I couldn't possibly.
He's reading medical books. I mean, the big ones with the awful pictures. You'd think he'd know all that stuff already, but... I mean, he wouldn't even let me watch television.
Well, you gotta go upstairs and watch our television.
Oh, no, I'd rather talk. There's always something happening around here.
Well, I'm afraid it's very quiet here tonight.
Did Frank bring little John back from Washington?
I'm expecting them any moment.
You mean they're flying now in this storm? Boy, that's irresponsible.
Dearly, please. They took off from Washington before the storm started. I just got a phone call from them, said they arrived safely at the airport. So there's no need for you to be worrying.
Okay. You know, I missed little Johnny while he was away. I can't wait to see him.
Oh, really? Well, would you like me to bring him over this week? And he could stay the night? How's that?
Oh, that would be nice. When?
Well, whenever you like.
Well, let me check with Roger, see if he has any plans. You know, we've both been so busy, and I'll let you know.
Yes, but you do that. How have you been, huh?
Terrible.
Terrible, is it?
My commodities aren't doing anything. I don't understand. Do you know I haven't made any money in 2 days?
Oh, my word. I suppose that's how things happen, though.
Not with me. I don't know what to do. You know, I'm thinking of selling, but the question is what to buy next. Very complicated. What do you think?
Oh, my word. I couldn't help you out there. I don't know anything about that kind of business. Pork bellies and such.
Pork bellies?
Well, that's what they always say, isn't it? Talk about?
Oh, yeah. Everybody. It's not special. What'd you have for dinner?
Oh, meatloaf, baked potatoes. It was just John and myself. Why?
Oh, just curious. Did you like it?
Yes, it was fine.
But you didn't love it. I mean, it wasn't that special.
No, it wasn't a very special meatloaf, no.
Oh.
Oh, my. Look at that. It's not going to clear up, is it?
No.
Well, spring is here. It'll be fine soon.
Yeah, I love this spring.
Yes.
Are you going to plant a little garden this year?
Well, what gave you that idea?
I don't know. It'd be like your own little farm in Ireland. You could grow flowers, lots of fresh vegetables. I'll even buy the seeds.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Oh, I'd like that. I really would. Now, what vegetable would you really like to grow?
Darling.
Your favorite?
No, I don't think I'd have time to do justice to a vegetable garden, but I appreciate the thought.
Are you sure?
Now, what can I get you to drink,
Oh, that would be great. What would you recommend?
Well, what would you like?
What do you think of cocoa?
Cocoa. Well, I'm afraid I'm fresh out of cocoa. I used the rest of it last evening, and I haven't had time to replace it.
Why didn't you go get some?
Well, I suppose I was just missing the inspiration.
Oh, I know it.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, nothing. Hey, why didn't you surprise me? I'll just sit here and watch.
Delia, is there something wrong?
Why?
Well, forgive me, dear, but I mean, you're talking rather strangely.
Oh, now, May, that's just me. You know that. You haven't seen me as much as you used to. Guess you forget.
Yes.
So what are you making?
Oh, I'm just going to put the tea up. Remember the water up for tea.
You love tea, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I mean, you hardly ever drink coffee.
No, I never really acquired the taste for that stuff.
You know, it's funny. You think after all these years, almost everybody in America drinks coffee, but you just stick with tea. like it's in your blood.
Well, I suppose we get accustomed to things early on and we stick with them.
Yes, that's important, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Tea, that's it.
Yes, it'll be ready in a moment.
Wonderful. Oh, Maeve. You always know how to cheer me up.
Well, I'm glad I could help, dear.
You sure do.
Well, let's see if Meg's heard anything.
What's that, John? Seneca? What is it?
Poppy? Are you in there?
What? Who is it?
It's Faye.
Faith. You were just... Is it morning?
Poppy?
Yes? Is it morning yet?
No, not yet. Come on, you get back to bed. It's cold.
I can manage. Why?
Get bundled up. How are you feeling?
Oh, better. A little. Okay.
Let me see your eyes. Okay. Poppy, I want to talk to you about something.
Yes?
Tom and I have been so worried ever since you first called this evening. We were so worried about you being here alone.
Don't. I'm used to it.
Well, we want you to come and stay at the house until you get to feeling better.
Oh, no. I couldn't.
Why not?
Oh, I'd be way too much trouble. I'd never ask you to...
You didn't ask. We offered.
But...
Actually, you'd be doing us a favor. You'd be where we could keep an eye on you, and that would save us no end of worry.
You were worried about me.
Oh, yes, of course we've been worried.
You really were?
What is it?
I'm sorry. I'm just not used to people caring like that, I guess.
Well, then it's settled.
Oh, no. It's very generous of you, but really, I couldn't...
Poppy, I will not take no for an answer. Now, why don't you just say yes now, and we'll get the whole thing settled, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. I'll get your things together. You rest.
Oh, no, let me...
No. Stay put. And do you have a suitcase?
It's under the bed.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you'd like me to bring?
Oh, no, there isn't really very much. All I have is in that dresser or hanging behind the...
I'll get it. You still having the stomach pains?
Not so bad now.
Well, good. In a few days, you'll be fine. We promise to take the best of care for you. Is there anyone that we should call to let them know where you are?
No, there's no one.
As soon as I finish getting your things together, we'll get you dressed. I had a cab wait for us downstairs. You know, actually, it'll be nice having you with us. That house can get awfully lonely with just Tom and myself.
Oh, I can't imagine it ever getting lonely there.
Oh, it can. And I know Tom would love to have the companionship. And if you're not feeling better by tomorrow, I want to call in a practical nurse just to keep an eye on you for the first day or so. Don't argue.
I keep saying thank you. I really don't know what to say.
Well, then don't say anything. You ready to get dressed?
I'm ready.
Good.
Where's Jillian? Is she all right?
I don't know.
Well, Seneca.
I came home, the front door was open, no one was in the apartment.
Well, have you tried the hospital? Maybe she's with Faith.
Nothing.
I haven't seen her in a long time. Of course, we don't see each other much anyway.
I was hoping you and John might have heard something since I called. I've run out of places to look.
Well, when I was there this afternoon,
What, darling, what?
well, she was just not right. I mean, she wasn't like herself.
Yeah, John mentioned that. He said you thought it was the medication, but she's not taking that much to make that difference.
Well, there was something wrong, my dear. I mean, it was as if she was dreaming. She was remembering things. I just don't know.
Well, did you ask her about it?
Well, no, she was the one who suggested it was the medication. She said it made her lightheaded.
Well, I don't understand that.
You know, it isn't like Jill to just run off like that. I mean, I did it. I remember when I had my nervous breakdown.
Shut up, Delia.
What?
I said shut up, Delia.
Did you hear that?
Delia, please. It is not the time for us to be arguing among ourselves.
Well, I was only trying to help. She is my sister-in-law.
Shh. Now, look, I think it's time we call the police.
Yeah, I think you're right, John.
Here we go, John. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Here we go, John. Oh, here we go.
Hello there, darling. Did you have a good time, huh?
Oh,
Yes.
how's my big boy? Huh? Oh, wet.
Oh,
Hello, baby. Mommy missed you so much while you were gone. Were you scared on the plane?
No, he loved it. What's going on?
Well, I'll tell you about it in a minute, dear. Why don't you take the boy upstairs and get him ready for bed,
But I want to stay down here.
That's all right, dear. Yeah, I'll be up shortly because I want to hear all about Washington. Come on.
Okay. Let's go, Johnny. Frank has to say something important to Seneca.
Go on.
Okay, now you go to sleep now, honey. Mommy's glad you're home. Oh, hello.
Oh, dear.
Where's the dog?
Not here. You're safe.
I was just passing by. Thought I'd stop and say hello.
Hello.
How's your head?
Fine. They took off the bandages today. How's yours?
Mine's okay. You know, Roger really must have done a good job, because you can't see a hole or anything. Isn't he wonderful?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was trying to read my column.
Why? I mean, you wrote it, didn't you? I just put little John to bed. He's so cute these days. I missed him while he was away. What does that mean?
It means,
It's not what it sounds like.
I was just observing that you managed to get through that maternal exercise in a remarkably short period of time.
Now that's mean. But I suppose I should be used to it by now. You know, Jack, it's not the amount of time you spend with your child. It's how much you love him that's important. But I guess you must know all about that, too.
I do?
Well, sure. You might be a little sensitive about it, though. I mean, with Mary so busy and successful, she must hardly have any time at all to see Ryan anymore. I'm not criticizing her. I think her work's fascinating and important. But it must be a little hard on you. Where is Mary, anyway?
She's in Washington on a story.
Washington. Now, you see what I mean? What kind of story?
A political story.
Guess that's why she's in Washington.
Right.
Did she go alone?
Nope.
Who'd she go with?
Delia? Mary's in Washington doing a feature on politicians who affect the decisions of New York City. She has a cameraman with her, an audio man with her, and her boss is supervising the project. Now, you got all that?
Who is her boss?
His name is Thatcher Ross.
Oh, that's right. I heard about him. He's English or something, isn't he?
Very.
I love English people. They're so elegant. Is he attractive? Thatcher Ross, I mean.
He's swell.
Boy, you're certainly more understanding than I would be. Mary off in Washington with another man. And Washington can be such an exciting place to be. Some people would really worry about that, but you don't seem concerned at all.
I love it. I love it. I think it's terrific.
You sure are in a bad mood. But then you'd have to be, with a famous and successful wife off having fun in Washington with a foreigner, and you're stuck at home with a baby and a hole in your head.
Well, I'm sure you can relate to that.
Now, that really is mean. But don't worry, I forgive you. I understand. You're going through a very hard time now. I just feel sorry for you.
Delia? Don't you have something to do?
No?
Delia, go find something to do.
You want me to leave?
You got it.
Okay, if that's the way you feel about it. I was just trying to cheer you up. Thought you'd like some company. It's more exciting downstairs anyway. But do say hello to Mary when you see her for me.
How has she been emotionally?
How do you think she's been emotionally?
Well, I'm trying to point out that it doesn't sound as if Jill was in any shape to be left alone.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. But the fact is that Miriam is with her all day, and I'm with her the rest of the time. Today, for some reason, she sent Miriam home early, and I was stuck at the hospital. When I came home, Jillian was gone.
He told you what happened. I
Not
knew
now,
you'd
Dee.
Listen, I'm getting a little tired
Then
of
leave. Have you spoken to Miriam? Maybe there's something she remembers that Jill said.
I called her at home. No one answered.
Do you have the number?
Not on me, no.
Oh, I have it in my blue address book upstairs, John. Would you?
Yeah, sure, I know where it is.
What about the police?
I was about to call them when you came in.
Well, let me. It'll be faster.
All right?
Yes, this is Senator Ryan. Let me speak to Lieutenant Hayes, please. Thank you. Yeah, hello. No, I'm calling about something else. A friend of the family seems to be missing, Bill. Jillian Bolak. Yeah. It was about 6 this evening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Brown hair, green eyes, about 5'3", 105. Well, what was she wearing? Do you know what she was wearing?
No. Maeve?
Sorry, I can't.
It's okay. No, we don't have any idea. Yeah. Well, she just got out of the hospital yesterday, Bill. That's right. Yeah, I'd appreciate it. It's 555-1329. Thank you. He thinks he has a few descriptions that might fit. He'll call back.
Please, God.
Thank you.
Do you think maybe we should take Finn and go out and search the neighborhood? I mean, perhaps the park?
Maeve, Maeve, help me, please. Help me.
Oh, darling.
I need you.
Where have you been, Jillian?
I looked for you, and you weren't there, and Edmund wasn't there.
Jillian.
And I was frightened, and I couldn't remember anything. Maeve, help me, please.
Oh.
Help me.
Oh, darling, no, I'll do anything for you.
No, help me now, please.
Parties, boys, and drama. Oh, my. Catch up with the 5 sexy singles who are putting a new spin on Southern charm. Don't miss an all-new Southern Bells Louisville, Thursday at 10 on SoapNet.